So I said we'd come back on the vlog. We would have a look at the new Kindle. I am so excited to share this with you about this moment. It's better, but I got my PJs on and I've got my pink fluffy bag. Like, it's just, this is too good to be true right now. So we have in here the Kindle Colour Soft. So this is like an embroidered, it's got embroidered little hearts in it, can you see? So we unzip it, and then here she comes. At the moment, I don't know why, I'm not really sure what I've done, but it says alchemized on the front, obviously, because that's what I'm reading in the moment. So, but the cover's not on. So let me show you to the full effect. Look. That's when it's locked. So obviously it's darker there. But the Kindle's Colour Soft, if you didn't know, and you're not even that interested, it's just basically the Kindle, but it's in colour. And I actually didn't know what I was going to think of this, because it is a bigger Kindle than my normal one. Like, look. It's amazing. It is bigger than the matcha green one, but I love it. I kind of love it. And I know that, I think the normal Kindle's this size, so it's not actually that different to people who use a Kindle. I got a clear case. The only thing, I know you can't pick, can you? But the only thing is that you only can get it in one colour. And I've never been a black phone person, a black laptop or anything black. It's kind of a shock to my system. That's why I do love the matcha green. But this is why we got this, so we can decorate it. And also, I've got some Polaroids I want to put in with it as well. Let me show you some of the stickers I've already got. So my friend got me some Sylvanian family ones. I can show you the Sylvanian families. So we're going to definitely have some of them on there. And then she got me some Alice in Wonderland ones as well, because obviously he's not Alice in Wonderland. But there is an Alice in Wonderland in here. But my brother got me a spam of those cat stickers. They're just hilarious. They're honestly, they kept me amused all Christmas Day. I'm not actually sure if it's even worth sticking down them, because if it's in a case, surely they're going to hold. But I really wanted to have the Polaroid of me and I'll show. I just need to now get rid of all the cat ones, because I don't want the cat ones. Someone said to me, I think you use your Kindle more than your phone, and that really made me think, like, is it worth asking or maybe hinting at getting another Kindle for Christmas? In here we have like pinky ones, you know what I mean? And more like vintage. They're quite big. I'm not even showing you them. So we've got a bow, a little love heart, a seashell. And there was one of them had Vogue on it. That kind of sold it for me. Some flowers. The little bear. Oh no, Lovesick Pink. Little disco. Just for that one sticker. I could have just bought that one sticker. Like, now I'm just stressed. Wait. I think I stick the stickers on here, don't I? Not the Kindle. Why has this become so confusing for me? Yes, got my little Polaroid in the corner. Oh my god. Also, I need to start back into the Dream Harbour series. I've not even touched that yet. I will go through. I don't even know if there's so much to go through on there. But I'm going to choose my pink one and I'll come back to you. So I think I've decided. I mean, the hard thing with this was that I wanted the pink element to it. But then I also wanted the Vogue on there. So that wasn't very pink. So then I had to put a bit of green in there. And I do like it, you know. I do like it, I think. I mean, we're going to go for it. But then I was like, do I just get rid of the Vogue and then do just a whole pink? And I'm like, oh, do I do that instead? I think I'm going to stick to this. swear I've looked better. I actually look a bit pale. Oh, and I've got a hair on my hand. I don't know if it's just me or do I look ill. But anyway, guys, it is January. And the thing is, this vlog's probably not going to be up for like a month because I'm so bad at editing. Why am I so bad at editing? Like, I want to film and film and film, and then I'm like, why have I got no storage on any sort of device I own? It's because I just don't edit anything. Like, I haven't even edited the Christmas vlog. I have got work coming out of my ears, and I'm like, why have I made my life harder? And do you know why it's such hard work? Like, it wouldn't actually be hard work to do work at the moment. But you know why it is? Because all I want to do is sit and read Alchemized. Like, I don't know why it keeps doing that, but I am 315 pages, which is not a lot because there's 1,000 pages. But I'm just obsessed. I can't. I'm oxy shredding here because apparently I'm going to do a workout before I do anything today, apparently. I ain't even got sheets on my bedding, skincare, sit, be a slave to the laptop. Like, I feel like I could do that, you know. And do you know why? Because I'm going to put Zoe Ray on. I have got so many Zoe Ray videos to watch, and I feel like she makes me feel motivated. Like, when I watch the videos, I think, oh my God, I just wish I had that motivation to be how she is. And I think my motivation looks different to hers. So I think I'm going to put her on the telly, and yeah. But anyway, let's talk Alchemized before I go. Good morning. Good morning, good morning. 3 days into the year. How exciting. And I can't lie, I've been loving it. I've loved every day so far. I know. I have kind of spent the last 3 days in my dressing gown. Reading, writing, organising. I feel like before January, I put things in place. So I feel like my head feels very clear. Yeah, I know. Crazy. Falling out, like, what is this? What is this? I had my nails done yesterday. And I never go for block colour. If you watch any of my other vlogs, I'm a French girl. How beautiful do these look? I'm sorry, this colour is like the perfect pink as well. Like, it's like Barbie, but not like that pink, you know what I mean? I actually think I look absolutely god awful. Let's sit up and let's talk about Alchemized. So I feel like if I get things off my chest, maybe... By the way, I'm not sponsored by Hello K. I have got slippers as well. So, I obviously have the new Kindle Colour Soft. Right, so I'm in Sophia's book club. I also have my own book club, but we're going to talk about that later because that links in with some of the stuff I'm doing, which I'm on about, that I've got all these things to do. They're my own hobby things, but like, it's getting serious now. I'll tell you later when I look a bit more presentable. But I just feel like with Sophia's book club, I do love it. I can't lie. I have read some bangers in that book club, like Diabound, Silver Elite, Magnolia Parks was rubbish. Sorry for the Magnolia Parks girlies. And what was the other one? Shield of Sparrows. Absolutely loved them books. But it just got to a point where I felt like I was reading like the same type of book. Like, where's the thrillers? Where's the romance? Where's the coming of age books? Like, I like to read different things all the time. I don't like to be stuck to one genre. And yeah, if you had me on Goodreads, you'd be like, well, Daisy, that's very, you know, contradictive when all you've been reading is fantasy. But I do love a good cheesy romance every so often. Like, I can't be romance, thriller. Because you end up becoming a bit numb to it. So, like, because I haven't read a thriller in so long, I feel like if I read one now, which I am going to, hopefully, at some point, I feel like the impact is going to be better. I just felt like it was getting repetitive. And then it got to December, and she was reading Alchemized. And, yeah. I was reading it at the time. I read it halfway into December, I think. I really don't know. and it is like 1,000 pages. I think it's 1,300. And I literally was saying to everyone, I don't think I could do a 1,000-page book again. Like, well, not for a while, because I felt like I was stuck in a hole, and I felt like I was getting somewhere and then I wasn't. And I don't know if I actually really enjoyed it. I think that also, you know, has an impact to why I didn't like, you know, the 1,000 book thing. So when I looked at how big Alchemized is, it is officially 100, I think it's 1,031 pages. I thought to myself, no. Like, I know it's good, but like, do I want to sit there and read that book? Like, read something that's fantasy and then it be 1,000 pages. So like, it's not even really my thing, fantasy, but I will read it, and like, I have enjoyed every single one I've read. But yeah, anyway, so I got Alchemized. This is Alchemized, and I started reading it, and I can't lie to you, was not enjoying it. The first couple of chapters, I really, really, really struggled. I kept on seeing TikTok saying like, if you're really, you know how like the cookies, I don't know how it works. I don't know if TikTok watches you. I really don't know how phones work these days. But someone was definitely watching me and listening to my thoughts, because, yeah, I don't know how they got that, because I haven't said this out loud, only to you, and this was before. And it was saying like, you're not supposed to understand like the first couple of chapters, like it's supposed to be confusing because the main character is confused. And I was like, of course, but once you get into it, you get used to the language, because there are words in there that don't even exist in the dictionary. Yeah, I know. So, and I feel like no one spoke about that. I feel like everyone's kind of just jumped that bit and not spoke about it on TikTok or like on book reviews or Instagram. Like, no one said there's going to be things in there that you are not supposed to understand. And like, I wish someone had just said that, and then I would have been like, oh, she's made this up. Or maybe I'm just stupid in the fantasy world, I'm not sure. Anyway, so yeah, this book is actually the craziest book I think I've ever read. And I don't know if that's me being really timid and naive to the book world, but it's blown up for a reason. There's a reason why people love this book. There's a reason why it's so highly rated and everyone in Yunan's reading it, because it is honestly the most unreal book ever. But I always want to reiterate that it is so sad and it is so dark that it is not everyone's cup of tea. Like, only because everyone's reading it doesn't mean that people can just read that book, because that has got triggers in it. You have to be careful. There's things in there that are so gross and things that I don't want to think about. But for some reason, the writer really articulates it well, so it's not overly descriptive. So I felt like those bits didn't actually, obviously, if you told someone this is what happened, they'd be like, oh my god, that's awful. And it is absolutely awful. But then I also think, I know some writers would have gone into mass detail in those scenes, and she didn't. She kind of like put it out there that that's happened, gave it enough detail to, you know, for it to make sense in the story. You really have to concentrate to because there's that many characters, there's that many words, you have no idea what they're saying, and there's that many things going off all the time. Like, it's a heavy book. There's a lot of content, a lot of story in it, and a lot, like, there's just a lot going off in the book. The minute you think about something else that's not the book, you've missed like 5 years of history. Like, you just have, like, I can't explain it unless you've read it. Some books that I've read, I've sat there and gone, I'm gonna have to skip. I didn't feel like that, if that makes sense. So, if that helps. And I told you guys I had lots of Zoe to watch, and I've been loving every minute of it. Can you tell me over here? Good morning. feel like a thug. It is so cold. Like, we've just recovered from the snow and now it's just left like the most amount of cold ever. But good morning, happy new week. I am red in the face because I have just completed the first run of the week. Sorry the quality's not great, it's because it's dark and I'm like, I can't start the vlog when I get in because everyone will be asleep. Yeah, I've done the first run of the week. I started a runner program 4 days ago and I've been obsessed with it, and I'm not a person who's going to start doing marathons. Don't think that I'm one of the people who is going to start taking over the world by running, because that is not me. I've always wanted to be able to run a 5k swiftly ever since I lost the will to do that. Sorry, like my chest. And also been recovering from a cold, so my chest is like in a bit of a mess. But when it was my gap year, I basically spent most of my time in the gym. That's why I was probably in the best shape that I was ever in, or I think I've ever been in. I don't think I'm ever going to get to that Daisy, because she was literally 18 years old and I'm like turned 23. So we're in my 20s women body. But I would like to think that I can get to that level where I can do a 5k basically. And I'm going to be real, like, it's hard. It is so hard. Like, if anyone just says, oh, I'm going to run 10k, I'm going to be like, what? Like, how? But maybe that could be me one day. But I'm trying. Because I had quite a good gym routine, lost that. So I'm trying to figure out what I want to do, because nothing's sticking. Because I know in a recent vlog that I uploaded, which was actually filmed in October, it wasn't that long ago, I was like editing it thinking I'm just going to keep it in because it's a reality of life. Like, sometimes routines change and you can't always, you know, be perfect. But yeah, I'm going to go home, get some breakfast, I think. And then I've got like a list of things I want to do. I don't know. I was going to like have a nap when I got in. But I thought it defeats the whole purpose of getting up. It just defeats the whole purpose of getting up. So I think I want to get in. Just acclimatise with a cup of tea. Maybe read for a bit. Like, the earlier I get up, the more reading time I get. That is my girl math. But I do think a good coffee is in order. I think I'm going to have a tea first, because there's nothing finer than sitting there, cup of tea, Kindle in hand. Yeah, let's do it. Morning. I thought I'd share a bit of, I don't know if it's bad news, I don't know if it's a test to the world, not a clue. So as we all know, I run a magazine for a group of girls, trying to build a bit of a following for it, because obviously I want people to see their writing, I want them to see my writing, and it's just like a little side dream that I have. And I work so hard to create everything that's posted, and, you know, to maintain everyone's articles coming in, writing, and I'm constantly trying to like evolve it and make it the best it possibly could be. I am just like, I don't know how I feel right now, but initially I was like wanting to cry, and then at the same time now I'm like, you know, this is not the end of the world, and this can be solved in some sort of way, but not the way that I want it to be sorted. So yeah, but basically I cannot access anything off my Instagram page, and that is so frustrating, because all my contacts are on there, everything that's like scheduled posts are going up. I have no control of what's going up. I have no control of anything, and it's just sat there and I'm just watching it, and it's like, oh, it's just so frustrating. And I think tomorrow I'm going to, well, I've added all of the girls from the mag on my own personal Instagram, so because then they know who I am. So I'm going to like message them all and explain the situation and hope that it doesn't put them off like any future work they want to put in. Obviously I'm not going to have the amount of followers, I'm not going to have the audience I have, and my page is not going to be built up like it was. It's going to be like a completely fresh start. I'm going to have to make a new complete Instagram page. Obviously the blog is still running, everything like that. Everything's working, but like my networking part to it, which is one of the most important parts of making this magazine, like it's the reason why I've got so far with it, is because of that page. So yeah, trying to be positive that it doesn't completely mean it's over, but like I don't think I could do this again. Do you know what I mean? Like I could not do this again. So yeah, it's gonna be the same exact thing, it's just gonna be a different page. And I'm gonna try and, once I've created the new page and I'm on a bit of a pace with it, then I'm gonna try and report through the page and try and get that taken down. So yeah, I'm not sure what to do at all.